Hi, my name's Kira, and I'm from Sterling. I'm a senior, and we're here for the Holy Name Thanksgiving game.
Oh, and I'm a senior from Rutland.
I'm Jessica, I'm a senior from Rutland.
I'm Brittany, and I'm a senior from Sterling.
Hi, I'm Megan Pierce, senior from Holden.
Hi, I'm Taylor, and I'm a junior from Rutland.
Hi, I'm Chrissy, and I'm a junior from Sterling.
Hi, I'm Kelly, and I'm a junior from Holden.
Hi, I'm Chris, junior from Rutland.
Hi, I'm Lindsay, and I'm a sophomore from Holden.
Hi, I'm Lauren, sophomore from Holden.
Hi, I'm Tori, I'm a sophomore from Rutland.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and I'm a sophomore from Holden.
Hi, I'm Casey, I'm a sophomore from Holden.
Hi, I'm Hilly, I'm a sophomore from Holden.
Hi, I'm Sam, I'm a freshman from Rutland.
Hi, I'm Michaela, I'm a freshman from Holden.
Hi, I'm Devin, I'm a freshman from Rutland.
Hi, I'm a freshman from Holden.
Hi, I'm Jill, I'm a freshman from Holden.
Hi, I'm Brianna, I'm a freshman from Holden.
All right, girls, let's do it today. All right. And we're here with Craig Holt, reporter for the Landmark and the TNG, covering the game today. Craig, what do you expect?
I expect a lot of excitement, a lot of hard hitting, a lot of good play. I've seen both teams, top-ranked teams in Central Mass. I look forward to it.
It's been a long time since we've got a game like this where Wachusett and Holy Name, ranked 1 Wachusett, ranked 3 Holy Name. It's pretty amazing.
Oh, I'll tell you, I saw Wachusett earlier in the season against Neshoba. They knocked them out. They scored like 2 touchdowns in the first 4:35. It was an awesome display. I've seen Holy Name twice this year against Gardner and Oakmont. A good team, a lot of weapons, unique offense, good, great coach Mike Pucko. Great game.
Well, it should be interesting. I know Holy Name really socked it to Wachusett last year, so the Wachusett boys certainly want to make a statement today, I think.
In fact, they socked it to them the year before, too, so I think the fact that we're playing up here for the first time in, I believe, 4 years, it's a nice day, a lot of people up here, both teams playoff bound. I have a feeling Wachusett will prevail because I know Mike Dubzinski wants them to play every game like it's their last game.
Well, then we got playoffs start next week because this game has playoff implications. Could be Wachusett and Holy Name 2 games in a row. I guess it depends on Leominster and Fitchburg today.
Yeah, the classic Thanksgiving Day matchup for them all, Leominster and Fitchburg. But the fact is that Wachusett's playing again up here, I believe, also at 7 o'clock on Tuesday. Last I was told. It's amazing though. What, 3 or 4 days rest between games? It'd be interesting to see who plays and who doesn't play, and how much each kid get played. The playing time is a lot. But you know what, Tim? It's Thanksgiving. They're going to play hard.
Well, you know they are, Craig. Well, thanks for your comments. Good to see you again.
Always a pleasure, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wachusett Regional High School, home of your Wachusett Mountaineers, and happy Thanksgiving. At this time, we ask all fans to direct their attention to midfield, where Superintendent of the Wachusett School District, Tom Candicio, will dedicate this beautiful athletic facility.
Good morning. Just as the Wachusett Mountaineers have a tremendous opportunity this morning as they test themselves against a very talented Holy Name football team, I had a tremendous opportunity when I became superintendent of schools and was able to be part of the process whereby we dedicated this athletic field to Hal Lane. When I succeeded Hal as the school's principal some 15 years ago, it was my dream to name this field in his honor. Unfortunately, we had years and years of construction, and it wasn't clear if we were ever going to be here. But now, as construction comes to an end, it's clear that the Mountaineers will play here for generations, and it's only fitting that we dedicate the field to a man whose name has been virtually synonymous with Wachusett for decades. Wachusett's been an important part of Hal's life for many years. He attended Wachusett when it opened in 1954 and was a member of the class of 1956. Hal married Dottie, his high school sweetheart, and a member of the class of 1958. And all his children, right here behind me, attended Wachusett. He returned to the region in 1970 as assistant principal. He then served as the school's principal for some 22 years, and after a distinguished tenure in the state legislature, He returned to Wachusett on 3 occasions to serve as a temporary administrator, most recently as our principal 2 years ago. During these years at Wachusett, Howell was a tireless supporter of our athletic teams. Many of us care about Wachusett, but it's clear to all of us that Howell Lane bleeds green. His whole family has been part of Wachusett, and for Howell, the Wachusett community is indeed a family. It's fitting that our athletic fields shall forever bear his name. Next fall, we dedicate the field in Howell's name as we erect a permanent marking at the field's entrance in his honor. But after waiting 15 years to name the field for him, I did not want to wait another season before bestowing this honor on him. Therefore, in order to commemorate this day and to officially dedicate the field to Howell Lane, I want to present him with a plaque that is inscribed as follows. Howell Lane Junior Field, in recognition of his many years of dedicated service to the students of Wachusett Regional High School, the athletic field shall forever bear the name of its beloved principal, Howell Lane, November 27, 2008.
I know we have a very important football game to play, and I will try and be as short as I can. First and foremost, I want to thank Dr. Pandisio, Mr. Biando, Jen, and all the others who have my name in nomination for this extremely great honor. I am truly honored and even humbled, an adjective probably not associated with me very often, with giving this field my name. There are so many people to whom I am indebted, far more than I can enumerate today, but please allow me to mention a few. Foremost is my family, my sons, my daughters, my in-laws, and my wonderful grandchildren, who I've asked to stand behind me on this day, because it is they and their wonderful mother who gave me the freedom to spend so much time at Wachusett over the years. They are all here today, believe it or not, we're missing 8, because my daughter Christine and her family couldn't get down from upstate New York. All of my 8 children, as well as my late wife Dottie and my 4 siblings, are proud graduates of Wachusett. 2 of my brothers, Bobby and Charlie, have been inducted into the Wachusett Athletic Hall of Fame, as well as my son Gary. My 2 brothers and I, and all 3 of my sons, played football on this field, the field that this grand turf field has replaced. My wife and my daughter Cheryl were outstanding goalies for the field hockey teams of their day. My daughter Kathy and my son-in-law Nick are well-respected members of the faculty at this time. Next to the love I have for my family, Wachusett has been the center of my life for practically all of my teenage and adult years. I have been privileged to work with some true giants in the education profession, and I am certain that we have the best students absolutely anywhere. I am extremely pleased that Dr. P and the school committee are planning to honor 3 outstanding athletic directors this winter. The late Joe Daniels, who we always called Mr. Wachusett, and the late George Griffin, and the very much alive Rich Lewis, with permanent plaques in the gym during the upcoming winter sports season. This threesome match up with anyone in their profession, and all are highly regarded in central Massachusetts and throughout the Commonwealth. We have had some great coaches here in all sports, and I would love to have the time to tick off their names. But I don't, and to name only a few would be to leave off many worthy ones. The Lane family was at Wachusett from 1954 till I left with Cindy in her graduation year of 1992. If we count my sister Ruthie's kids, we could add another few years to that. But I've probably already taken too much time, and I know we have a football game to play. Let me end by once again thanking absolutely everyone who was part of granting me this honor. And from the bottom of my heart, I promise to continue to do all I can to honor this absolutely wonderful school, its academic and its athletic tradition. And now, in my apologies to our very formidable opponent today, let me finally end my part in this program by saying, go Wachusett and carry us to another Super Bowl championship in the upcoming years. Thank you all very much.
It's Thanksgiving morning and welcome to Mountaineer Field, now Harold M. Lane Field, as you just heard during the dedication ceremony, for this year's Thanksgiving football contest between the Wachusett Mountaineers and the Holy Name Napoleons. This is Tim Ethia here with Dan McAuliffe for today's game, and it's a big one. Wachusett currently ranked number 1, Dan. Holy Name number 3. This game definitely is a game a lot of people are looking at today.
Absolutely, Tim. Both teams are in the playoffs right now, but a lot of things can occur.
And the opening kick goes out of bounds. Give us a few yards, Dan. That's a 10 penalty.
That's correct.
We'll see where they spot it. Okay, we're looking to see actually have them re-kick it. That was Wachusett's option. I guess that's probably because they got such good return men on the punts. We got Kelly back. Along with Matt Pedoni, both have run kicks back for touchdowns. A lot of long games.
Had a great run back last week. Brought it all the way back to the 17-yard line to set up a touchdown against St. John.
It's another short kick. It almost looked like an onside kick, but regardless, Wachusett will have great field position. First down from the 40-yard line.
That's right, that was Gage Russell that recovered that.
Okay, Gage Russell picked up that kick. Good job by Gage. And here we go. Wachusett lines up with Quinlivan at quarterback in the backfield. I see Cam Brigham. It looks like Pedoni back there. Pedoni taken down after a gain of maybe a yard. It'll be second down. Brigham's been their main man there for the last few games. But they're going to use Pedoni. Now, who are the other running backs? Let's see.
Gary White comes in every now and then.
That's right. Gary White's got some good runs this year.
Chestnut.
Keith Chestnut. They've got a variety of talented running backs. Second down and 9. They line up with a 3-back backfield. This time it's Brigham. And he stopped after a very short gain. So it'll be third down and about 8 for the Mountaineers. Looks like the Holy Name defense is stacked up against the run to start with.
Absolutely. They're keying on the run right now. Brigham has 12 touchdowns right now for 76 points on the year. Matt Pedoni with 9 touchdowns and 54 points.
So Brigham's the top scorer for the year. Let's hope he can break one here. It's third down. We'll call it third down and 7. They're at the 43-yard line. Back to pass, looking for Haynes. Quinlivan cuts it back, and he's tripped up. He had some open space in front of him, but he got tripped up, so it looks like Wachusett's kicking team will be on the field, and they're stopped in their first series of offensive downs. Again, Holy Name's a talented team. They went, I guess, at 9-1 right now, I believe.
That's correct. They lost their last game to St. Bernard's. In fact, St. Bernard's won another game. They beat previously undefeated Lunenburg last night. Great game last night, but Lunenburg is automatically going to the playoffs in Division III, but a great win for St. Bernard's. They go to 7-3.
So St. Bernard's certainly the only loss for Holy Name. St. Bernard's is a tough team. That's McDavitt back to kick for the Mountaineers. He'll be punting from about the 35-yard line. Gets away a good kick.
Fair catch.
Hey, you ran the Brown, you ran!
It's a fair catch. Holy Name will have it. We're going to say about the 25-yard line. Yeah, he called a fair catch on that play. Took a few steps. Maybe that was just a natural reaction when he caught the ball, but they can call a penalty on that play. Inside run, and Wachusett defense is there. What did we see on that stop? Did you catch that, Dan? I think I saw 44 come out of the pile late.
You're right, that was White.
That's Gary White. A lot of these guys go back and forth. White also, as we said, is a running back. So they got 3 yards on it. Second down. There's 7:33 to go in the first period. No score. Tim Ethier and Dan McAuliffe coming to you from Mountaineer Field for this year's Holy Name football game. Wachusett Holy Name on Thanksgiving Day. He fumbled the ball. It's loose. I see a signal for Wachusett, and the referee signaled it. Big play. Wachusett picks up the fumble. I'm not sure if he was stripped on the play, but Wachusett comes away with it. So they'll have great field position. They'll take over with 7:15 to go in the first period. I'm not sure who picked up the fumble, but boy, that's a big play for the Mountaineers.
Absolutely, Tim. He was coming around the corner. Looked like he had some room to move, and then all of a sudden, it looked like the ball just popped out. So Wachusett does recover an excellent field position.
Well, boy, you certainly want to win the battle of the turnovers, and there's a big one for the Mountaineers.
Absolutely.
They take it right at the 35-yard line, 1st and 10. Pitch back, Brigham. Powers forward for maybe a couple. That Holy Name defense looks tough so far. It'll be second down. We'll see where they spot it.
Number 1, Bill McGurk.
So it's Bill McGurk on the tackle, number 1 for Holy Name.
Right, he plays both ways. We're going to see a lot of his name today.
So McGurk is a two-way player, tough player. Holy Name holds, they've won the last 2 Thanksgiving contests. I believe it's 15-13 in the series.
Correct.
So it's close. They've gone in streaks. Last 2 years, in fact, were one-sided Holy Name victories, so the Mountaineers would love to change that today. Handoff for Doney, still not much room, maybe get a couple yards. He's stacked up. The yards aren't coming easy.
Sorry, Tim. Holy Name definitely playing for the run on each play. So,
yeah, they're packing their defense inside, it looks like.
Absolutely.
Maybe a sweep would help. We'll see what they come up with. I'm sure Coach Dubzinski is looking at ways to beat that defense right now. So it's 3rd and 8, only another yard in that one. Boy, what a great ceremony before the game. Hal Lane is a mainstay. He hired me way back in 1978. He was in a couple years as his principal then.
Play action, watch out!
Oh, Quinlivan, he's sacked. He's lucky he held on to the ball as he was blindsided on that one. Look at the pass, so it'll be a 4th down, and we'll see.
Nick Granger on the blind side.
So Nick Granger came in on that sack, number 37 for Holy Name.
Quinlivan did a great job. Quinlivan did a great job just holding on to that ball. He was nailed on the blind side.
Yeah, he didn't see him coming, so that's a dangerous spot.
Looks like they're going to go for it here.
Well, I see McDavid coming in on number 1, I think. Isn't that McDavid?
Nope, that's Quinlivan.
Oh, okay. They're in kind of that no man's land. They're at the 39-yard line. 4th down and about 16, perhaps.
Haynes on the near side right.
All right, they got Haynes lined up outside. He's caught some big passes. They're looking for him. He's on the fly pattern. He's got some space, and he caught it. Touchdown, Kellen Haynes. Perfect pass by Quinlivan. What a great play. And the Mountaineers break out on top with 5:08 to go in the first period, 6-0. He was double covered, but Haynes put on a burst of speed, took it outside. Perfect pass by Quinlivan. What a great play, Dan.
That was a terrific play. Quinlivan, that was a perfect pass to Haynes on that one. Haynes just was right there at the right time, just fell right into his hands for a touchdown.
He took it right in stride. That's incredible. And you know Holy Name was looking for that too. So there's a big play for the Mountaineers. So it's 4th and long. They score the touchdown. That was about a 40-yard touchdown pass. And the whistle sounds. That won't count, although he knocked it through the uprights. We'll see who moved first here.
That looked like a 35-yard pass.
So 35 yards from scrimmage? Either way, that's a huge play. And it's an offside call against Holy Name. It won't help Wachusett much. You don't want to be in too close for the extra point. But
go for 2 here, then.
Well, they might consider that. That's right. Now it's spotted at the 3, so it goes to the 1.5. Although I still see McDavid out there, so it looks like they're still going to kick it. But again, that first score is huge. It's nice to get a lead, boy.
Absolutely.
It is, especially after the last couple of years. Yeah, a team like this too. McDavid boots it through the uprights. It's 7-0 Wachusett. As you see, with 5:08 to go in the first period, the Mountaineers take the lead. McDavid, who just kicked the extra point, now set to kick off. As you get a look at the big crowd here today on Thanksgiving Day, the bleachers are packed. Far side of the field, we've got the tailgaters up there.
Some sausage and peppers going on.
Okay, we got sausage and peppers cooking. Jim Pedoni and his crew. This is it's becoming a great tradition for the Mountaineers. What a great facility this is. McDavid line drives a kickoff. It's touched. It goes through the end zone. So it'll be a touchback. Holy Name will have it on the 20-yard line. McDavid really got his foot in there. It took a big bounce off the turf. No run back for Holy Name. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 20.
They have a tight formation on offense, Holy Name does.
Yeah, they got them all packed in. They got no one on the wing, no one looking to catch a pass at least. They go up the middle with it. Couple yards. They're still moving in there. And one of the Wachusett kids came out with the ball, but I think is that McDavid, number 12? Doug Goodall, but it was called down. So it's a gain of about 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 8. It's a bright sunny day here, almost too bright. A little hard to see the field from here. Well, it's a lot better than that last game. Dan, we were up here for St. John's in the fog.
That was tough to film.
Yeah, that was a tough game. Great game, though. It's a rollout. This time Holy Name's looking to pass. Quarterback gets it away, and it's out of bounds. Incomplete, it'll be 3rd down.
What a hit by Casey Devereaux. Just decked the quarterback there. Quarterback was lucky to get that ball away.
So Devereaux really forced a quick pass, an out-of-bounds pass. So give Devereaux credit. He's got a lot of sacks, too. What does he have, 9 or 10 sacks in here?
10 sacks. He's tied for 2nd in Worcester County. The leader has 12.
So he's 2nd in Worcester County with 10 sacks. Casey Devereaux. 3rd down and 8 for Holy Name. 4:15 to go in the first period. That was the first passing attempt. They're packed in again. Looks like another running play here. It's a reverse handoff. Good gain. He's going to be up close to a 1st down. I think he's going to be short, though. We'll see what they mark it. Now they give him the 1st down. So a good play by Holy Name. 1st down. They'll take it at the 30-yard line.
He needed to get to the 30, Tim, and he just got it just over the 30-yard line.
Yeah, they just made the 1st down. That was a reverse handoff. Well-designed play. Some motion there. Do we see a flag on that? Let's see. He runs up the middle.
No flag, but Wachusett almost.
No flag. It looked like someone jumped, but they let the play go. It'll be 2nd down, maybe a gain of 3, about 2nd down and 7. All right, actually you got about 5 yards in that carry. Gary White made the stop. 2nd down and 5. They're up across the 35. We'll call it the 36-yard line. Pitch back. Gets around the end. Nice gain there. Another 1st down for Holy Name. Just starting to move that football. I see Brigham in there. Who else we got? Number 30? Tyler Lindbergh on the tackle. Regardless, it's a Holy Name 1st down. They're at the 44-yard line. Yeah, Holy Name has a good-sized line there. They're a big team. Although we don't see a lot of numbers in the sideline. Wachusett always has a great deal of backup. Up the middle, right dive play for a couple. Good job that time by the Wachusett defense. It'll be 2nd down. Might have got a couple, maybe 2 or 3 yards on that play. Brought down by a host of players. We got 2:25. Clock is running to go in the first period. The Wachusett Mountaineers on top, 7-0 here on Thanksgiving Day. As they recovered a fumble on a 4th down and 15, they put together a great pass play. Quinlivan to Kellen Haynes to score. McDavid with the extra point, so that's how we got to 7-0. Holy Name, 2nd down and 8. Handoff stacked up. Good job. No gain on that play. I see 32. I see number 12.
Number 30. Justin Hayes.
Justin Hayes. Doug Goodall's in there.
Mike Bates.
Mike Bates all combined on that tackle. Good job by the Mountaineers. About a minute and a half to go in the first period. Holy Name is yet to cross the 50. They're up there now. They're at the 48. It's 3rd down and 7. Inside handoff. Ball's down again.
Wachusett thinks they have it.
Let's see. I see some fingers pointing. It's a cold day. You can see where fingers might be a little brittle. I don't see a signal. Okay, Holy Name did recover it, but it's 4th down.
That ball popped right out, Tim. As soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, it popped right out.
Somebody got the hand in. So they might have lost the yard in that play. It's 4th down and still about 7 yards. Just over a minute to go in the first period. Holy Name goes into punt formation. Back deep for the Mountaineers is Matt Pedoni. He's had some great run backs this year. I'd love to see him get loose with one.
High snap.
There's a high snap. He's going to have a hard time getting this one off. He's not going to. Devereaux misses him. Could still make a first down here. Whoa, and they nail him on the side. That was a big hit. Number 30 made the stop, so Wachusett will get it with great field position. Justin Haynes. Good play. That was a dangerous play. Once he beat that first line of defenders, he had an open sideline. Could have taken it a long ways if Haynes hadn't made that big hit. So.
Great stop. Casey Devereaux just missed.
Yeah, Devereaux went at him. Almost had him way back there, but regardless, Wachusett with excellent field position. His Holy Name fumbles the snap on the punt attempt. So with 42 seconds to go in the first period, Wachusett has it at the 36-yard line.
Kellen Haynes on the far side lining up.
All right, Haynes on the far side. Inside handoff, Brigham. Battles forward for probably a solid 2 or 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down for Wachusett. Again, that pass play to Haynes, that should open things up a little bit, Dan. You know they're going to be having to be watching for that every play now, too.
Absolutely.
They know he can fly down the sideline.
Absolutely.
We'll give Brigham.
I believe that was his 6th touchdown this year. I'll double check the stats.
So a 6 touchdown catch. I mean, high school football, let's face it, the passing game is a lot more difficult, and they've done put together some great plays. They really have. 2nd down and 7. They're at the 33-yard line. We've got about 5 seconds to go in the period. I wonder if they'll get this play off, and they'll let the clock expire. So after 1, Wachusett, 7. Holy Name, nothing. Solid first quarter. The Mountaineers threatening to open the second. All right, so Dan, we mentioned all the different playoff implications today. Now, you're saying Shrewsbury's on top right now, but they need to win today?
That's right. Shrewsbury's on top of the Division I East right now with a 4-1 record, but Doherty has a chance. Doherty needs to win today. Shrewsbury must lose to Milford today in order for Doherty to have a chance.
So Doherty would be in.
That's right.
All right, we'll pick up with some more information after this next play. It's 2nd down and 7 for the Mountaineers as we start the second period.
That's fine. That's good. All right,
Handoff. There's some space. Pedoni. Nice move. Gets decent yards. That's the kind of play we've seen Pedoni break, but he's still got enough for the first down, Dan. Big play by Pedoni.
That was a huge play by Pedoni, Tim. He had 2 nice decks on the near side. He decked out the first guy, went down the sidelines, and then decked out the second guy, too, to pick up a first.
He's quick. He's got fast feet. Also a heck of a baseball player. Also a heck of a basketball player, although he's going to take this basketball season off, I understand. He's got I think it's a bad hand he's going to get an operation on. So he's going to do it during basketball season, so he'll be ready for baseball season.
Yep. All right, the team's in on the far side.
So they got Haynes lined out on the far side. Even if they don't use him, that takes at least 1 or 2 Holy Name guys out of the action. They go forward for a few yards. Solid run. Getting positive yards every play. They're up across the 20, not quite to the 20-yard line. It'll be 2nd down. So we're talking playoffs now. So Shrewsbury, if they beat, let's see, if they beat Milford today, they're definitely in. On the other side of the coin now, Wachusett will take on, well, they could play any number of teams. I guess Leominster is at Fitchburg today, or Fitchburg at Leominster,
so the
rather.
winner of the Fitchburg-Leominster game will automatically go in.
Okay.
These 2 teams are already in automatically.
He's playing DN. He's got to come up there 4-4. That's fine.
Winleman back to pass. He's going to roll out. He's actually got some room to run. Lets it go. Pass is complete. Haynes inside the 10-yard line. First down, Mountaineers.
Nice move on Haynes on that one. He squirted out to the far side right, and Quinlanman caught him perfectly. Caught him just before he fell out of bounds, and the coaches were screaming that he was already going out of bounds. He was pushed hard out of bounds.
Well, they didn't call the unnecessary roughness, but regardless, first down, Mountaineers inside the 10. 1st and goal. They're already up 7-0 with 8:51 to go in the first half.
Hey, weak side, our left side linebacker just did here.
Quinlivan, second man through. Padoni up the middle. We see a signal. Yes, we do. Touchdown. Wachusett. Matt Padoni squared it off tackle left. Brought it into the end zone. Who's the off tackle? Well, that was a great block. He opened up a huge hole. We got to start getting some of these guys are playing great. The offensive tackles on both sides. So the total offensive line has been tremendous this year. They don't get the credit. You always give it to the running backs, but we're going to get some names for you today. Regardless, big score there. Wachusett up by 2 scores now with 8:15 to go in the first half. McDavitt lines up the extra point. Kick is there. It's a high kick against the wind, but I think he popped it through. He did. It's 14-0 Mountaineers. That was a strange-looking extra point, Dan, but it went through.
Looked like it hung up there. I didn't think it was going to come down.
So Wachusett 14, Holy Name nothing with 7:59 to go in the first half. Yeah, so the key play in that drive, Dan, I would say was that pass play to Quinlivan, outside of the run by Padoni for the touchdown, but Quinlivan to Haynes. Haynes looked like he deked going long that time. He was going to do the fly pat and curled back in for a 10, 12-yard gain. That was a big play.
Definitely was wide open. He beat his defensive back there.
McDavitt kicking against the wind, but he booms it. Back inside the 5-yard line. And there's a big hit right there. Got a flag down as well. That was Mike Bates with a solid tackle. We'll see what the flag is. If it's a trip, we'll stay with the action here for a minute and see what's going on, because the officials discuss the play. Again, big hit by Bates. The Holy Name running back. He had the ball. He had some open space to the left. If he had broken around the end, he could have gone a long ways, but Bates came in and made the tackle. Penalty is against Holy Name, which will be half the distance to the goal line, I would think. So they're pinned back. That's an illegal block, they called. So big doings up in Leominster today, Dan. That's the longest rivalry in the country. I think they've been playing for over 100 years, Leominster-Fitchburg. And talk about a game that means something. The winner goes to, well, the playoffs.
That's right, Tim. That'll be a big game, too.
Now, if Leominster does win, I guess it'll be Wachusett versus, well, either Shrewsbury or Doherty next week. If Fitchburg should win, it'll be Wachusett versus Holy Name, which is strange to see. They might play the same team in a couple days, but we'll see what develops. First down, Holy Name. They spotted at the 7. Actually, it was at the 12-yard line. Okay, either way, it's out of bounds after a short gain. It'll be second down.
That's the quarterback. Oh, that's number 2, Sean Kelly.
So Sean Kelly on the run. So they spotted at the 10-yard line. So it's second down and 7. So they did start that one at the 7. Hand off, no space there, all over him. Might be a loss there. I see number 30 in the pile. Justin Haynes, he's having a solid game. Great job by the Mountaineer defense. No gain on the play. It'll be third down. As we saw, Holy Name had real problems with their first punt. Went over the punter's head. Wachusett ended up stopping them short of a first down. Got great field position, ended up scoring on that drive.
Very good point, Tim, if they can stop him here.
I'd love to see him punting from way back here, Dan.
Absolutely. Looking into the sun.
Pass. Good job, Strickland. That's a good job.
Going deep. He's got an open man. And it's a first down. Big play by Holy Name. They're at the 41-yard line. That was Billy McWork on the reception. And what's the quarterback's name, Dan, for Holy Name?
Quarterback is Santino Simone.
Santino Simone. Great pass by Simone. He eluded a couple of Wachusett defenders, got the pass away. Big play for Holy Name. They're at the 41. You know these guys can play. They went 9-1 this year, beat some solid teams.
Absolutely. They went to the Super Bowl last year.
So Wachusett still has his work cut out for themselves here. First down, Holy Name from the 41. They pack it in. Fake it, going to pass again. And it's incomplete. So it'll be second down.
Mike Bates is all over the place on defense today, Tim. He almost tipped that ball, but it was out of the reach of the receiver. Anyways.
So Mike Bates forced a quick pass, and it was incomplete. So give Bates some credit there. Second down and 10. We've got 6:34 to go in the first half. Mountaineers on top, 14-0. Tim Ethier and Dan McAuliffe coming to you from Harold M. Lane Field on Thanksgiving Day. And what a beautiful day it is, Dan.
Absolutely. It's in bright sunshine today. It's beautiful on the field. It's a little cool up here in the booth. We got a nice strong wind coming at us from the back.
And the crowd was kind of late arriving. It didn't look like a big crowd, but now it's packed. We got people lining all the sidelines. Bleachers are pretty well filled. We got the tailgaters up above. Great day for football. And then some turkey later on, Dan. We got a timeout in the field. We'll be back in just a moment. 2nd and 10 for Holy Name. They're at the 41-yard line. Again, they've got their offense packed in. They send the man wide, looking to roll out and pass. Gets the pass away, and it's incomplete. It'll be 3rd down.
Anthony Strickland.
So Strickland, nailed the receiver. That's a little dangerous, though. The ball had gone by him. They let it go. So let's just be glad they didn't call that one a misconduct. It'll be 3rd down and 10. They're at the 41-yard line. 6:28 to go in the first half. So another key 3rd down play. Last time Holy Name had a 3rd from inside their own 10 and threw a long pass, completed it up to the 40. Back to pass again. Quarterback gets it away. And did he catch it? No, he didn't. It's incomplete, so it'll be 4th down. It would appear Holy Name would be forced to punt as the Wachusett defense holds. They still managed to keep Holy Name on their own side of the field. They've yet to cross the 50. And again, this is going to be something in the punter's head, Dan. He fumbled the kick or the snap last time. It wasn't really his fault, well over his head. But
very good point, Timmy. He's going to be looking right at a strong sun here, too. But on that last play, the end, that was to the intended receiver was Potvin. He had it right in his basket. He just dropped it.
So he just couldn't hang on. So it was a good pass by the quarterback.
That quarterback ran. He was getting the first down.
Back deep for Wachusett. Pedoni is back.
Hunter was in a short formation, too. He should be back another 3 or 4 yards.
This time it's a good snap. Just gets it away. That was a tremendous rush. The ball's going to bounce. Pedoni's going to let it go. And it rolls to a stop inside the 30. It was a good kick. It'll be whistled dead at the 27-yard line. 1st down for the Mountaineers. So they spotted at the 27. 33 yards from scrimmage on the kick. That's a good kick.
It was a decent kick, though. It was a very unconventional punt. It looks like a big guy that actually punts the ball. He just pops it to the far side.
1st down. They've got Haynes out wide right.
Nice move. We didn't get the cornerback.
Pedoni takes it off left side. We lost him for a minute on camera, but he got probably 3 yards. He's across the 30. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Tackled by Sean Kelly for Holy Name. 5:50 to go in the first half. Clock is running. Mountaineers on top, 14-0. Touchdown pass to Kellen Haynes was the first one. Second one, a long run by Pedoni.
Hey, Champlin's in. Oh, okay, we're good.
So again, they've got Haynes wide right.
Good.
Quinlivan fakes it. He's going to keep it. He can run. Gets decent yards. He stops short of the 1st down and takes a big hit. He's up to the 35-yard line. I think they'll spot it. It'll be 4th down and a couple. Bill McGuirk on the stop. We've heard that name a few times today for Holy Name. Bill McGuirk is playing tough football just across the 40-yard line. So it's 3rd down in a short 2. And as they line up, Wachusett takes their first timeout with 4:44 to go in the first half. So it'll be 3rd down and short when we come back in just a moment for this timeout. Dan, that was an impressive ceremony before the game with Hal Lane and his family.
It certainly was, Tim.
You know, Hal's a terrific guy. As I mentioned earlier, he hired me way back in 1978. He started here, I'm going to guess it was around 1974 as principal. 29 years as principal. I believe he put in about 10 years as a state rep. As I did, he had all of his children go through here. Great family, almost all of them here today. Children, grandchildren. What a tremendous honor to have your name on this field. I know he put his heart and soul into Wachusett. Mr. Lane was there. He was there for every sport. Football was his, I think, his favorite, but boy, he was there for everything. Girls sports, boys sports, as well as music concerts, every other activity. He was a great principal. Whoa, there's a big hit. Loss for the Wachusett Mountaineers, so they'll have to kick it. Be 4th and long. So that time the Holy Name defense made the stop.
On this one, Tim, Holy Name punt return is going to be, again, looking right into the sun. So we'll see if that...
see if it matters if they pick up the ball. Like they have it back for his first punt of the game.
See if he hangs one here.
Good snap, perfect snap. Good punt, hangs it up there. And he calls a fair catch.
good boot.
Let's see, at the 34-yard line.
That was a nice boot by McDowell.
Make that the 35. That's actually the second punt of the game, too. There was one earlier, I remember, because he made the fair catch and then ran a little bit with it.
Yes, that's right.
We thought there might be a penalty there. There wasn't. So Holy Name will have it at the 35-yard line. Their best field position, at least the starter drive in the game, with 3:55 to go in the second period. Wachusett on top, 14-0, but Holy Name, certainly a potent offensive team. They can come back quick. Although Wachusett's defense has been outstanding this year. Sweep right. You see the power going. Decent yards. This is Kelly with the carry. I see number 3 and number 12 are on the tackle. That's Goodile, and let's see who we got for number 3. We should know who that is. That's
Sorry about that. Strickland. Yep.
yeah, Anthony Strickland. Gain of 7 yards, second down and only 3.
Sorry about that, Tim. This is a formation that Holy Name is just going to, their back was perfect on that one for 7-yard gain. He just followed one of his linemen right upfield. So
Yeah, they ran it right off tackle and got good yards, 7 yards in the carry.
Sweep. Pitch back. First down.
First down, Holy Name. They're across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Tackle made by Kyle Daigle, perhaps on the tackle. Good job by Daigle. But Holy Name has the first down at the 46. 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Clock running to go in the first half. Mountaineers on top, 14-0. Holy Name, though, putting a drive together here on this beautiful, sunny Thanksgiving Day.
Sweep.
Pitch back, big tackle. Oh, he got over him.
Good job blowing up the play.
Short gain, maybe a yard. Justin Haynes in there on the tackle. He had some help, too. There were a couple other guys. Had to see all the numbers pop out, but Haynes certainly had something to do with that. Maybe 2 yards on the carry. We'll give it 2. It's second down and 8. 2:30 to go in the first half. Clock is running. At some point, the clock will become a factor. Holy Name, I know, has used 1 timeout. So they've got at least 3, I believe. I think they get 4.5.
Double handoff.
Double handoff. Short gain. Good job by the defense.
Tim, he had a big hole there. He ran into his own player on the line.
Ran into his own player. They say, well, that's a help. Then Wiseman jumped in. They're giving him credit for the tackle. We got a player down on the field.
Green ball.
They're talking fumble, but no signal by the official. I guess it was after the play. So Holy Name maintains possession, second down and 6. Just across, third down and maybe 5, just across midfield. First time Holy Name has crossed that midfield line. 1:40, clock is running in the first half.
Look for a pass play here. Oh, fake the double handoff. He's got some room.
Outside run, first down and more. Tripped up, but Holy Name will have the first down. They're up close to the 30-yard line. That was a good play. They faked it inside, broke it out to the right, and got good yards. They spotted at the 31-yard line, so they were at the 49. So that's an 18-yard gain by Bill DeRosia for Holy Name. First down. Okay, Casey Devereaux on the stop. Thanks for that, Dan. And Holy Name takes a timeout. So 1:23 to go in the half. First down.
Good job, Bates.
And it's knocked down by Bates back there. Great job. Well-designed play, but the Mike Bates didn't bite, and he knocked the ball away. 1:17 to go in the first half. It'll be second and 10. That's an interesting formation that the Holy Name coach sets up. His name is Mike Pucko.
That's correct.
Now he coached, where did he coach, Dan?
He was at West Boylston for a few years. He really built that program up, and he came here to Holy Name either 2 or 3 years ago.
Well, he's been an outstanding football coach. Again, this Holy Name program, they've been terrific the last 4 or 5 years.
Absolutely. That last play, Tim, he had a wide open receiver on the far side. He just underthrew it, and Mike Bates with a great play to knock it away.
Pass!
Oh, it's a big sack. That's 15 to 30. I'm not sure if it was Justin Haynes or 15 Steve Drohan.
Steve Drohan, both of them were on
They both came in, almost unblocked. They beat their defensive man. Holy Name gets another timeout. Big loss on the play. So we'll give credit to both Drowan and Hayes with that one. Not sure if they'll split that sack, but that's a big one. They're all the way back to the 34-yard line with 1:09 to go. Holy Name uses another timeout. I believe they have one left.
They've got two, I believe, left.
Two left. They're going to have to, I would think, stay in the air at this point with only a little over a minute to go in the first half. I know the Mountaineers would love to go into halftime with a 2-touchdown lead.
This is definitely 4-down territory for Holy Name here. So.
No, that's true too. So it's 3rd and long, but they may only, they only really need to get 8 or 10 yards to be within range for a 4th down play. So anything can happen here.
They got to get it to the 22-yard line of Wachusett.
We're ready to go after the timeout. So they're at the 34. They've got to get to the 22 for a 1st down.
Up the middle, 37.
So run play, nice play by Holy Name. They got decent yards on it. Sets up a 4th down play, a makeable 4th down play. Holy Name takes another timeout. Devereaux on the tackle, was it?
Devereaux and number 12, Doug Gooddial.
Doug Gooddial in there too. So it'll be 4th down and 8 for Holy Name. They got about 8 yards back on that play with just a minute to go in the first half. So 4th down for Holy Name. Back to pass. Gets it away. We got 2 defenders out there, and it's knocked down. Good job. 44. Gary White got his hand on it. So it's Wachusett's ball with 54 seconds to go in the first half. They'll take it back on downs. They had double coverage on the receiver there.
Absolutely, Tim. Gary White tipped that ball. What a terrific play that was. Receiver just looking for it to drop into his hands. White came out of nowhere to knock the ball away.
So Wachusett gets it back. We'll see if they try to put anything together here or if they stay on the ground. They've got a 14-0 lead with only 54 seconds to go in the half. Solid first half for the Mountaineers. They line up with Brigham in the backfield. And there goes Pedoni. I'll tell you what, Pedoni could break one here. It's not like they're going to give up on this and just run it into the ground. Brigham fighting for yards. Might have got a yard or two. It'll be 2nd down. And they'll use a timeout here, or will they? No, they won't. There's 42 seconds. They're going to let the clock run. .34. They're going to let it run down. This may take us to the half. We'll see if they get another play off or if they take a knee. They're going to line up with the backfield. Because you want to hang on to the football here too, but I'm sure they'll take a stab at it. 20 seconds and running in the half. Pedoni gets it. Oh, he dropped the ball. It's just what we don't want to see happen. Although Pedoni went back and picked it up, I believe.
That was a heads-up play by Pedoni. He did fumble the ball. The ball was knocked about 3 or 4 yards where he was, and he had the sense to run back and...
He came right back and jumped on it. So fortunately, he hung on to it. That ends the first half. Wachusett in the lead, 14-0. Big half for the Mountaineers. Tim Ethier and Dan McCullough from Hal Lane Field. We'll be back in a moment. We'd like to see the cheerleaders perform today, so we'll be back for them in just a moment. 2 scores in the first half, as a matter of fact. Let's see, it was Quinlan and the Haynes 35-yard touchdown pass. That was with 5:08 to go in the first period. Then in the second, with 8 minutes to go, Matt Pedoni must have been about a 15-yard run. Took it right up the middle, or a 9-yard run. Okay, but that play was set up actually by another pass play, Quinlan and the Haynes. So I have to give that pass combination the star of the game to this point. 2 big catches by Haynes, one for a touchdown, one to set up a touchdown. And we'll pick it up in just a second with the girls' halftime performance.